Just speak up,
Okay.
because it's already recording. Thanks, bro, for doing this. I'm actually kind of surprised.
Why?
I don't know, cause you, I don't. I think with you, it's like. I guess I have to admit that it's kind of hard to read you sometimes.
Reading me? Why?
Yeah, because you talk a lot of shit, and I don't know exactly when you're being serious or when you're playing around.
I'm never serious.
Huh?
I'm never serious.
You're not even serious at all? For real?
Nah, I mean, I believe in what I do. I believe I could win, but I don't really shit talk to like put people down.
So is it the people that you like?
No, I just get comfort.
I
The
thought maybe
comfort,
that was like, at least I got that going for me. That maybe you like me, but I guess that doesn't.
I do
happen.
like you though. That's the thing. I like everyone here.
He's already dropped like 3 f-bombs, so yeah.
You?
You did
When?
just now. It's already recording. I already told you this.
Oh yeah, that's true. I did. Right?
Yeah,
We're about to get him canceled on Instagram.
yeah. That's what he was. That's what.
Sit down. Sit down.
If y'all gonna do it, let me scoot over.
I'll be in the middle and you be a sandwich.
Yeah. Let's see.
You could be the ham and cheese.
Sit next to him, bro. Or just. We're gonna have to take turns with the microphone up. Just scoot in. Maybe I can back it up a little bit.
So what you're gonna?
Had I known that, I would have brought the other camera. All right. Go ahead, bro. Talk to this guy.
Hey, my name is Christian. I'm a black belt here in Gracie, Baja, under Marcelo Urapuru.
Same here. I'm a black belt. My name is Josue Bernal. Black belt under Marcelo Urapuru.
Bro, tell me how was it growing up with this guy? Like, seriously. But I don't want y'all to like to bust out fighting, because I know Josh is like very competitive.
Yeah.
It was horrible, man. This guy, there was 2 popsicle sticks in the fridge. He would eat both of them and leave none for me. And we would also do WWE on the bed, and he would throw us to the fucking floor, off of the bed. Yeah, dude, it was horrible. This guy's a bully.
What do you got to say about that, Josh?
Huh?
What do you got to say about that?
It's true. I was a bully back then.
No, but for real, yeah, we used to fucking wrestle. Like if it was like WWF,
Yeah.
we used to fucking like do the choke slam, fucking what's it called, the Stone Cold Stunner, and all of that stuff. It's funny.
I think my brother, maybe y'all met him already, but he does jiu-jitsu too, but he does it at a different school. He used to do it a lot with my younger brother. I guess it was like, because you guys are how old?
I'm 32.
34.
Yeah, see, that's more of a younger thing, but I appreciate y'all coming on, man. Like, I would have asked both of y'all to do it at the same time, so we're going to figure out how this goes, because obviously we just have that one camera.
Yeah.
We'll just take turns doing the microphone. So if you see us extra close, it's just, we're not a couple. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but it's just trying to get the microphone and the angle. Yeah, exactly.
We're used to it anyways in jiu-jitsu, man. We keep close contact. With no eye contact, though.
Because then it'll be weird.
That makes it gay.
Because then it'll be weird.
It's okay as long as there's no eye contact, you're good.
Yeah. So, man, bro, like, who started first? Like, Josh, who started? You being the oldest, or was it Christian?
I know. I just love training in general. You know what I mean? I just love lifting weights. Before I started jiu-jitsu or just combative training, I wanted to be a soccer player, pro. You know what I mean? And then I came.
Are you serious? Like, I don't know if you're
Yeah.
messing with me right now.
No, I'm serious. I wanted to be a pro.
Okay.
I mean, that's all I wanted to do when I was a kid. That's the only thing I saw. That's all I visualized doing myself doing nothing else. And I just dedicated a lot of time training. You know what I mean? Get out of school, train, go lift weights, and then come out home and wake up again, and try to put at least 6 hours a day of training. And then just one day it just hit me. I just found out that here in the U.S. is way different when it comes to being a competitive football player, soccer player. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it just involves a lot of money. You know what I mean? So I was just like, at that time point, I think I was like 19. And I kind of got depressed because, I mean, that was the only thing I saw myself doing. I didn't know what to do, you know? And then one day my brother just invited me over to go train MMA. And then ever since then, I got really addicted to the sport, and I just dedicated my time. I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna let go of soccer and just dedicate my time to this. And I started just doing a lot of drill work, a lot of YouTube videos. You know what I mean? I was getting my ass beat in MMA pretty bad, so I just wanted to be better.
By
you know?
me.
Yeah, Christian was better than me at the time.
So when you say your brother, you're talking about Christian is the one that took you to MMA?
Yeah, he took over and then he took me to the gym, and I started getting addicted to the whole, just the hand fighting and the kicks and grappling, and from there I just wanted, I want to be well rounded. So I started taking different sports. You know what I mean? I started going into other gyms, not just the gym that he was inviting me to. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? So I was going to like I was training at what is it where Saul Solis was at.
We're
Uh,
Metro
yeah,
Fight Club.
I went to go train in Metro, just get better at MMA, and then I was still training at Bushy Bond. That's the one Christian invited me to, and I was taking karate classes, and I was paying a lot. You know what I mean? I just wanted to get better all around, and then MMA at the time was really brutal. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
people will shit talk a lot. People will put you down.
That explains why you shit talk here.
Yeah, it was just a lot of
Yeah.
mental work. You know what I mean? It's a lot of mental work at the time. It still is. That's the thing about it nowadays. Like, I understand it's a lot of physical and a lot of physical training, but also the mentality of having to be really resilient in what you want to
Yeah.
do. You know what I mean? That's what I did. You know what I mean, there was times where I just wanted to give up, but there was times I went home crying, and there was times I just didn't. I just wanted to give up, and
Cut that out.
yeah, I was.
He didn't cry.
You ever gotten so badly whooped that your coach never thought you were gonna come back?
Well, bro, I think honestly,
Like-
it just sounds to me like there's this chip on your shoulder, and that's what I was gonna
Uh-huh.
ask you. Like, were you trying to like go pro in that? Because, bro, like I get my butt
Uh-huh.
beat all the time here, and I don't necessarily ever felt like crying. I just
Yeah.
obviously I'm disappointed, and obviously
Yeah.
there's the level of disappointment varies from severity from time to time.
Yeah.
But I'm looking at it more from like a defensive, more like obviously I want to get better, but
Mm-hmm.
also, bro, I was like, I'm 45, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you were younger, so I don't know what your mindset was. Like, if it was just in everything that you do, you're just super competitive, or you just were you trying to maybe
Like prove something at the time?
yeah.
No, I never try to prove myself to anyone because I know in the end there's always gonna be somebody better than you.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's just the fact that you want to get better,
yeah,
like for yourself.
yeah.
yeah.
Like,
Like-
go ahead.
Yeah, you want to be like kind of like a perfectionist, so like you want to improve, not necessarily to improve others or like to go professional, but just to better yourself. Like, you know yourself, like at the end of the day, if you put 100% of like of your willpower into training, you know, or like if you're mentally strong during training, or like if you break, like if you get tired and you break and you lose the fight because of that, you know it's on yourself. So I think that's what he means.
Yeah,
By
that's
that.
what it is. You know what I mean? Like, I understand getting whooped, but for somebody else to break your will, that takes a lot to recover from. I mean, I don't think you ever seen like MMA fighters when they quit on the stool. That means they broke the will. Are they able to recover from that?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Those type of things, not just in MMA, but even in life, bro. Like, you're gonna let life break your will, like the will to continue fighting, and that's why I try to teach people: don't let anybody or the outside noise distract you from the whatever dream you have. You know what I mean?
So you're saying it's almost like it's a mindset outside
Yeah.
of mats.
You have to carry everything from the inside in MMA or fighting in general. Like, you have to carry everything you have on the mats outside, not the brutal or the fighting part, more of the discipline and the mindset that whatever.
What about
you
the
wanna
shit
do-
talking part?
The
No.
shit talk, you don't have to take it. You don't have to take that. You don't have to take that. I mean, but if it comes to play, you know, if somebody wants to shit talk you, you know how to defend
Yeah,
yourself.
yeah.
Because in the end, you know that it's never gonna move you. But I'm pretty sure it's gonna move the other person
Yeah.
because they're not that ready for somebody else to shit talk them the way you're gonna do it.
Yeah.
But in the end, I mean, for me, it was never a chip. It was always I always wanted to be well-rounded. I always wanted to hang with the best, or just at least be a little bit below their level, even though there's levels to everything.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? At least whenever, like, let's say I compete somebody way better than me, at least I'll be like, damn, this is decent for like 2 or 3 times training, you know, in a week. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
At least I'm gonna try to give them hell into the end. And that's the way I think about things.
Yeah.
That's the way me and Christian always been thinking about things. When we're like white belts, we'll go out to other cities. We'll go Austin. We'll go to Dallas. Go just open mat training. The first one would be Christian calling out would be the black belts. Christian would be calling. I would not have that. You could ask him about, like, bro, why would you call it the black belts? Like, you're trying to test the black belt, but you could tell him. Good.
Yeah, I used to do that a lot because I think like the more you get your ass whooped, can I cuss on here?
Yeah.
Well, the more you get your ass whooped, the better you become.
Your brother already made this explicit episode, the first one ever.
Yeah, we're gonna get you canceled, bro. But Yeah, I would say like the more you get your ass whipped, the better you get. So like you always want the tough roles. Like the people that are gonna beat you, those are the people you wanna train with. Like you don't wanna. Why would you train with somebody you can already smash? Like you're not pushing yourself in that way. Uh, if you do train with the people you can already beat. I mean, it's good training, right? Like you're helping your training partners, but you also need to be a little bit selfish
Yeah.
and push yourself to train with people that can uh that can beat you.
Yeah. See, at least for me, bro, it's like the beating isn't the. I don't. It's whatever. It's like
Yeah.
the injury.
Oh, the injuries.
I just, bro, like right now I have like a C4, C5, something going on,
Okay.
like up in like my disc area. So that's why I didn't train
Yeah.
today. But it's just like, and then for what I do for a living, it's like I need my physicality if I have to interact with somebody that is not being compliant or even a threat.
Yeah.
So for me, if anything is mental about this, when I train, is more so like, bro, am I gonna be able, like, am I gonna get hurt today? Am I gonna get hurt today?
I think it's also the way you train, because whenever I'm training, I don't. If I'm training with somebody that I know is kind of like a spaz, like I don't really go at their pace. Like I try to control them in a way. Like I try to like get chest on chest and then hold a little bit until they stop moving. Or like if I feel like they have a say a Kimura, right? They have a Kimura. Once they break my grip, I tap right away. Or like an armbar. Once they break my grip, I tap right away. Now chokes, I'll try to hold off on chokes, like, cause I mean it's just a choke, right? You know whenever you're gonna go out, or sometimes they creep up on you. But I would say like on ligaments and stuff like that, like you know when it's done. Like don't try to fight it. Like if they already break your grip on the armbar, you don't know if that person's gonna extend all the way, like right away to full force, or they're gonna be a good training partner and just do it so slowly. So I just might as well tap once they break my grip. So in that way, like you can also control and dictate if you're like your injuries.
Yeah, so bro, I have no problem tapping. I think it's
Yeah, me
just
neither.
positions. I
Yeah.
think it's just positions that end up costing me whatever. But so
Mhm.
what made you start? Because I mean, your brother just said that you dragged them basically. So like, what
Yeah.
made you start first?
So yeah, before we used to play a bunch of soccer, bro. Like that's all we did growing up, just play soccer. But we were always in sports. And there was one time on the TV where I saw Tito Ortiz versus Chuck Liddell, and I was like, "Hey, this is interesting." And then what else?
Couture?
Randy Couture, Randy Couture came out, and all those old school fighters like GSP, BJ Penn, and I was like, "Wow, this is really cool. I want to learn this." So there was a gym nearby. I googled it, and it was Bushy Bond, and we went there and we started training MMA. And I remember the first day I went, they put me to spar, bro. Like they beat my ass pretty bad.
Yeah,
Like
that's what old
stand
school.
up, stand up, and then I was like, "Fuck this, I ain't going back." And then, and then eventually I did end up going back. I don't know why, but I took like 2-3 weeks off, and then I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go back, and eventually like I started like getting the groove of what's going on. And we started doing drills like this before class, and we would put them into practice. Like one day we'll do stand up, one day we'll do kind of like grappling training, one day we'll do wrestling. Like as opposed to here in jujitsu, we just do jujitsu, but like in MMA school, they'll make you do what's it called, one art at a time, is if you can say that, and then you'll like put them all together at the end of the week. Like on Saturday, you'll spar and do like the full training, like stand up, grappling, wrestling. But yeah, I would say the UFC is what made me want to get into MMA and jiu-jitsu and all the martial arts that we have practiced.
That's cool, man.
Mm-hmm.
It's good to see two brothers that are black belts though.
Yeah.
That's got to be something that. It's got to mean something. I mean,
Uh-huh.
I don't know if anybody want to mess with y'all.
No, I mean before us when we started training and doing tournaments, I think the first ones here were I think the Cordova brothers. The Cordova brothers were coming up. I remember
Roberto
Roberto
Jimenez
Jimenez
too.
coming
Yeah.
up. I remember the first time I think it was this I was a blue belt. Our coach like, hey, be careful with this kid. I'm like, in my head, I'm like, who is this kid? And I don't care. I don't.
Oh, but
Hey,
tell him who it is, who it was.
Roberto Jimenez. Roberto Jimenez.
You competed against Roberto
Yeah,
Jimenez?
he was like 15 at the time, 14. I mean, at the time, I didn't. When I go into a tournament, I don't care. I don't care who that man. It's just a kid. Who cares? Nah, bro.
I cared that day.
This is different,
Bro,
different
I remember
level.
like I just like I stood up, we shook hands, and next thing you know, just the double leg came out of nowhere. It was just out of nowhere, and then he grabbed mount. No, he pulled guard because I think he knew that I was playing a lot of half guard before I went against him, and he's like, in his game plan, I'm gonna pull guard with him and see how his top game is. My top game wasn't that great at the time. It was decent, but it wasn't great, and he just got me on the triangle, like fast. It was quick. I think we finished within a minute, and yeah, he got me. He was 15. I was 23, 24.
Yeah, I would say because he already knew, he knew our coach. Like I think his dad, what's his name, Gacho. Yeah, Gacho. He used to train with our coach back then. His name is Renan Chavez, and so he already knew like what his specialty was, and it was half guard. So like he was like, oh, okay, he's not gonna. He didn't want him to pull, and so he pulled. I'm pretty sure he would have beat him regardless.
Yeah,
'cause,
he would have.
bro, he's at a different level.
Yeah,
Like this kid, like he trains all day, every day. Like he deserves to be where he's at right now. So,
Yeah, he's always like super explosive, like it's
Heck
like
yeah.
non-stop crazy pace. So I was like, when I heard the name, I'm like, because it was kind of hard to hear. I was like, wait, you went against him? I mean, even if he was 15,
he
bro,
was
like
15. I didn't know who he was. And after that, I was researching him on YouTube. I was like, oh, okay, okay.
I feel much better
All right, I think I know. Who
he don't know us, but we know him.
I didn't know who he was.
for bad reasons. Yeah. He's just another. He's just another notch on his belt, and freaking Josh over here
That's
fucking
when
knows
jiu-jitsu
it from the
wasn't that big. It wasn't that big. They didn't have those stage whenever they have those single matches. Then there was none of that back then. It was like um, grappling zone, and then there was
It was
what was that one that you could
Fight to
slam?
Win.
Fight to Win was one of
But
them.
yeah, back then Fight to Win was like, it was kind of like an IBJJF tournament where they had a bunch of mats.
Yeah.
Now I think it's probably just like a super fight.
Yeah,
if
and
I'm
then
not
back then there was
mistaken.
only a few gyms that I think the only gyms that I knew here in Houston were pretty big was Metro, Gracie, Silverback. I think Silverback no longer exists anymore, and I think that's it,
Gracie
right?
Baja too, yeah.
Yeah, Gracie Baja,
Gracie Baja.
Silverback, Metro. Oh, and Bushy Bond. Those were the. That was.
Shout out.
Oh yeah,
How long did y'all end up doing Bushy Bound for?
for a long time.
Yeah, it was a long time.
Yeah.
But there was not that many MMA schools and jiu-jitsu schools at that time. And then we started to focus on jiu-jitsu around our... When would you say we started jiu-jitsu actually, like just strictly
2014.
jiu-jitsu?
2013, 2014. And then I stopped doing MMA and I was just concentrating on boxing. Like boxing and jiu-jitsu, because I just couldn't do everything anymore because of work and school. And I'm like, what can I be good on stand-up and then still be good in grappling? Like jiu-jitsu, they practice, double legs and all the takedowns and then ground game. So I'm gonna specialize just in straight jiu-jitsu and boxing. That's what I did. You know what I mean? So shout out to Willie Boyd. You know what I mean? He was the one that trained me. It was an old school type of gym. You know what I mean?
Gilbert,
You either fight or
Renan.
you don't train here at all.
Yeah.
So it was.
So you had to do some boxing matches?
Yeah, he's like, you're gonna be either you stay here. This is not no weight loss journey. That's what he called it.
This is
ain't
the
no-
Floyd Mayweather gym.
This ain't no part-time job. This ain't no part-time gym. He told
Nah,
me.
he went to fighters, bro.
Yeah,
He
hey,
was
what's
like,
up, part-timer? I'm like, if you miss one day, you're what's up, part-timer? What's up, part-timer? All the time. He grew up in the like 60s, 70s. He was poor. He was a poor white man, But man, he grew up tough, and he showed me a lot of mentality as well, man. Like
the
I-
price was also cheap. Like he
yeah,
would
back
charge
then the gyms were like
$30. But I guess
Yeah.
those $30 were for people that were actually like serious about
Yeah.
fighting. But yeah, like he said, we jumped to like different arts. Like we did first it was MMA, then boxing. I did taekwondo. He didn't really do that, but yeah, we jumped from like different arts, and then we just stuck to jujitsu. I love jujitsu, bro. Like I think I've always preferred jujitsu over all the other martial arts.
Why is that?
I think because of brain damage. and I don't really want to get injured in that way, like getting punched in the head. Like we would wake up with headaches like the next day. Like we would
Yeah.
spar every Saturday.
Yeah, I
Your brother
remember
just
that.
smiled.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, bro. We would wake up with fucking headaches the next day, and one day I was just like, all right, I'm just gonna stick to jujitsu because like this is not good long term, and I'm not trying to go pro, so like it's not really worth it. Like for all the people that do MMA and professional MMA, like shout out to them because that's fucking hard, bro.
Yeah, same.
Especially on your health and mental health and shit.
Yeah, like whenever you start training, like when you start training with the pros and you start seeing what they do, um, the after, I guess the post fight, the
Yeah.
way, just the injuries, they don't talk about them because you don't feel them when you're fighting or when you're sparring because of all the adrenaline rush and all that stuff. But man, you could just imagine just the post, you know what I mean, like the pain that you feel, you know what I mean, the headaches, the bruises. Like at the time you don't feel them, but once you cool down, everything's all said and done, and you feel everything.
Yeah, unfortunately, I think you know that I
Yeah.
did some. I was dumb enough to do like boxing matches against firefighters
Why dumb?
because I was fucking 38, bro. And I was like, give me the youngest people you got. These guys were like 22, 21. No, I was in good shape, right?
You were training though?
Yeah. I did 3 of them. I was 1 and 2, I think. I won my first one. I got dropped, which was kind of cool because like
Oh shit! Like you got
no, not knocked out. I got dropped and then I got back up.
Hey, right, that feels
Bro, I
weird,
know.
right? Like you
Huh?
just feel like a blackout.
Bro,
Like,
I heard like a ring.
Yeah,
Like I no crap, bro. I heard like a bell ring and I got
I
up.
felt one where my lights went out and it went in real quick, which like halfway.
Yeah, I've
and then
never
it
had
stopped.
that. Both times. So the first time I won because my son was like 7 at the time. It was pretty cool. It was like probably like 1,000 people, give or take. And like he saw like me get back up and win. And the second one know exactly what he was doing, bro. And I don't know like
fight.
the second fight, bro. That one I got back up, but they wouldn't let me continue. Probably for the better. And then the third one I lost by decision. I was like,
You had wobbly legs or Bambi?
a little bit. But I after the fight, like I ate and all that, had a beer and all that. Like I had a headache the next day.
Yeah.
But again, same thing with the bell sound. And the third one, it was just a decision. But I'm not making excuses or anything like that. But bro, I couldn't see from like the sides, and that's because of the headgear. I don't know if I was just like not looking where I was supposed to. So
I think it's mostly the tunnel vision that. you
Probably,
have. 'Cause
yeah.
Whenever you start getting into that zone, like you can't even see.
yeah,
You can't
Yeah.
even see your outside.
yeah, bro. So that's why like whenever I started competing in jiu-jitsu, it's like, oh, you have 2 fights. I'm like, is this a fight though? Like,
Yeah.
bro, because I like, bro, I've had my head like ringed twice.
Yeah,
And yeah, bro, this is not a fight. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to fight argue with
But
anybody.
It will help you in a fight. We know that, right? But it's not really a fight.
Yeah. I mean, not where when you can like what
Yeah.
you said, like with the headaches and bro. That's why I was like, yeah, bro. But yeah, so
I don't consider myself to be a good MMA fighter, but like at least I have some sort of experience in that. Like I know how to handle myself versus an untrained fighter, especially with jiu-jitsu. But yeah, shout out to Marcelo Rapuru. Like he's been helping us ever since blue belt. He's been helping me ever since blue belt, and Renan Chavez. I like thank all my coaches that have helped me get to where I am right now, like in training. Like
Yeah.
I don't want to leave that out on the video.
yeah. So you guys have always just done half guard. Like, is that kind of like what y'all always? Not, I don't want to say just, but that's kind of like y'all's go-to.
Mm, I've been mostly I don't know about Christian, but I've been mostly I guess opening up my game to more I guess collar sleeve, De La Hiva, open guard.
Yeah, you do that sometimes against me. I remember
I
that,
try to open up my game a little more. I don't know. I guess I see whenever I'm grappling here, I try to see myself like, can I do this outside?
So you're constantly always just trying to get out of that like half guard comfort zone to try to like build up your rest of your game.
I try to sometimes.
It's
Some-
weird because sometimes we just end up there
Yeah, I guess people like
in half guard. We
yeah.
just end up there, but also maybe it's because we're so used to being there. Maybe that's why it's easy. It's easy for the other person, our opponent, to get to that position. But I've been trying to do more open guard. I think my open guard has improved, but yeah, for sure, I would say like during blue belt level, purple belt level, yeah, I was concentrating on half guard because that's the position I was put in most of the time in training. Like I couldn't get guard. in blue and purple, like versus the guys that we were training with at the time. So yeah, we would be playing half guard. But I remember during white belt, I used to do butterfly guard a lot and full guard. And it's funny how things change once you move up in belt level. You end up like just working off in what you get during training.
Yeah, I don't know if y'all ever felt this way, but it's like I don't understand how people can get bored doing this because it's like unlimited. Like an armbar, you can hit it from so many different ways. For example, right, the De La Hiva, you can have the shallow, you can have it deep, right, and then you can get an armbar from it. I mean, just so many things. So it's like when I hear people getting bored, it's like you're doing the same thing over and over again.
Yeah.
That's why you're getting bored. Like you need to open your game up. Put yourself in a situation where you're going to be uncomfortable to learn that position. What's the worst that can happen? They take your back and then you get submitted. I mean, yeah, Josh might talk smack about to you, but I mean that doesn't change, you know. So I don't know. I don't know if that's something that you guys have
I've
ever.
gotten bored. Yeah, I've gotten not because of the sport. I think it's mostly the environment sometimes. I mean, before I'll go train at different locations in Gracie. I'll go to is it Gracie Baja? Was it the
West Chase?
no, not West Chase, the other one.
Texas?
Yeah, Texas.
With Dracolino?
With Jacolino, you know what I mean? Go on, do nogi sometimes, and just change up the environment. I think that's what it is. I mean, it does get a little bit boring and repetitive going with the same people. You kind of want to change. You know what I mean? Training
Yeah.
partners. I think that's what it is.
I miss when Professor used to train over there. He used to train over there, I think Friday mornings.
Mhm.
He used to run the class Friday morning nogi, like around 11 a.m. I think it was 11 a.m.
Yeah.
or something like that. But yeah, it was good because we would go over there and he was there and we would get to train with other people. That was a good time. But right now he's doing good for himself in the school. And yeah, congratulations to him. He puts in the work. He's always
10
here.
years.
Yeah, he's always here. Like he can easily put somebody else to train us, but he wants to be here.
Yeah,
Training
he had
everybody.
started here first whenever we came into Pearland. At,
Mm.
I was just whenever the other gym had closed, because our gym had closed. I think because of the affiliation. I don't know what happened. Some kind of disagreement that they had, and so me and Christian they didn't know what.
Renan?
Yeah, Renan.
Oh no, it's because he decided to move to Peru.
Yeah. But first it was an affiliation disagreement, and then he tried to open up another gym, but the gym was way too expensive. The fees were too expensive for some of the students. So he lost a lot of the students because of that, because he went up way over than what he was trying to charge. I mean, it just depends on the student if they were able to afford
But
it.
I think he deserved it though.
Yeah, he did deserve it, but
'Cause he was a good trainer and he was
Yeah.
a good coach.
but a lot of students they didn't want to pay that much. You know what I mean? So
I mean, I couldn't afford it, but if I did have the money, I would pay it.
yeah, and a lot of people, a lot of the students left. Some left to like other gyms, to like I think Alliance, and then most of us went to Gracie Baja West Chase. And for us, West Chase was really far, but we didn't know we could come to Pearland, so we stopped training for a good amount of time, because we're like, man, West Chase is too far. It's almost like an hour away. You know what I mean? Traffic coming back. Like, nah, it's not worth it. And we still gotta wake up early tomorrow. We stopped training. I stopped training, and then he started looking for a gym. He found Pearland I think they just
Marcelo.
when they opened up. I think it was like 3 years in already.
Oh yeah, I came in after they were open, or they were already open for a while.
Mm-hmm.
And I think the first class I came into was, I think it was the 11 a.m. class. And then I just came in and I was like, oh, hey, I would like to train here. And then Marcelo was like, you have experience? And I was like, yes. And then it was like, okay, you can come in to try out the class. And then like the first day it was a regular class, like where he taught. And then we actually got to train. But I feel like I was right at home, like one of those home gyms. Like, cause I don't know if you've ever been to another gym, and sometimes it feels like it's kind of like commercially ran, as opposed to here, like you feel like everybody is kind of like family. Everybody treats each other with respect, and there's not really like not a lot of people with egos here. Like
Yeah, yeah. So anything you guys want to say before we wrap it up?
I would just like to thank my parents, because if it wasn't for them, like, we wouldn't have started training at an early age, because we weren't driving at the time. My mom would take us to go train, like do the MMA classes and all the taekwondo classes, and they never really hindered us from training. And I think that's what has kept us disciplined for so long, um, in jujitsu, because like you kind of want to in how do you say, instill that, or like put that into your kids. So like, you a sport is a good way to like show them, like, oh, if you want to get better at a sport or anything in life, you have to work towards it. But also, yeah, I want to thank Renan Chavez and Marcelo. They've been a big part of my life in jiu-jitsu and training.
Yeah, same. I want to thank all my coaches, Bernal Chavez. Um, I want to thank Willie Boyd. You know what I mean? He passed away 2020. You know what I mean? He's one of the biggest, if not one of the most father like coaches that I had. Taught me everything. You know what I mean? From point A to point Z, and he was really on point when it came to his fighters. You know what I mean? He was really picky about everything, but um, yeah, I mean, that man, um, he will always like. I will never forget about him, no matter what. Like, so shout out to Willie Boyd always, and for sure Marcelo Urapuru. I mean, he is hard sometimes. You know what I mean? But some people have to understand.
It'd be hard to deal
part
with
of the sport.
sometimes.
Yeah, it is part of the sport.
Cabezon.
Yeah, but you gotta understand this. Like, if you want to do this, if you want to do this sport, there comes consequences. There comes a baggage to it, I guess, because if you're gonna become a black belt, you're gonna come with some type of injury.
Yeah.
I mean, you're not gonna come out of here healthy. You know.
Yeah.
You're not. Ask any black belt. Any black belt, you're gonna come out with some type of back injury, neck injury. You know what I mean? I know some black belts that they don't talk about it, but they can't. They something hurts.
Yeah.
Shoulders.
Yeah, like me, I got my two teeth knocked out here.
Yeah.
These two, they're fake.
Yeah.
They're implants.
Damn.
Yeah.
It's part of the game, bro.
I see that.
Yes, I would say if you want to do this,
So I never quit. I don't care if I break something. I'm coming back. It's part of my life.
yeah. Yes, I want to say, yeah, if you want to do this, just you have to accept the things that come with it. And,
Yeah.
And if it is something you want to do, just keep going. You know, and take the time you need to rest and to recover, and then come back and train hard, and also take that discipline outside of jiu-jitsu and everything you want to do in life, and just try to be great in everything you do, not just physically but also mentally, most of all, because that's where everything's going to come out to. I've seen great grapplers here on the mat, and when it comes to competition, this is not the same, just because of the mental warfare that it is.
Yeah.
So I say, if you want to be great, train your mind most of all, and then train your physicality as well. But everything comes all as one.
Yeah.
It's a lot, and so always keep that vision in whatever you want to do. And if you want to do this, keep that vision as well. I just enjoy the sport. I just enjoy improving all around as just a martial artist, and yeah, just be great and don't ever stop. Don't ever stop, because there's always going to be things in the way. There's going to be obstacles in the way, and thank you to everyone I've trained with. Thank you to my brother for even bringing me into the sport. So many things that came into my life. You know, I have a newborn son, has changed my vision and my goals in life to be even greater as a father and to be greater as a man and whole. And yeah, just be great, everyone, and be safe.
Cool, bro. Well, thank y'all. Let's see how this comes out, bro. Because like I said, it's 2.
Yeah, because
It's 2. So. Thanks.
maybe you can like join me together.